Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय. Hare Krishna everyone, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Premanandini Devidasi from Ashburn, Virginia. Please forgive me for stopping your ecstatic chanting. And I really appreciate each one of you for joining the Japa session. And today I was unmute without realize. I was muted without realizing. So I'm so sorry for that. Here is a quote by His Grace Radhesham Prabhu. When we begin to root our identity in this deeper understanding, a quiet confidence emerges. We are no longer chasing relevance, because our senses of self is not borrowed from the world, it is discovered within. Trends will come and go, opinions will rise and fade, but the one who knows their true identity remains grounded through it all, stable, clear, and free. Our Bhagavatam speaker will be joining us shortly. May I know who all have joined the call meanwhile?
Hare Krishna Mataji and Hare Krishna to all the devotees. This is Surrender from Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Surinder Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining the call today, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Hare Krishna to all the devotees on this call. This is Geeta from Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Gita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining the Japa session and for staying with us for the Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Amritamani Devi Dasi. Dandavat Pranam to you and all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Amritamani Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your wonderful chanting every day in the morning and then your association during Bhagavatam class. Really appreciate Mataji, grateful. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, this is Vinod Maheshwari from Maryland.
Hare Krishna, Vinod Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining us for Bhagavatam class today.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Hare Krishna to all devotees. This is Mali from
Hare Krishna,
Ashburn,
Prabhu
Virginia.
Mataji, and all the Sama devotees, and Pranam, Shri Bhakti Group. This is Shamarasika Devdasi from Nikunja Das from Germantown, Maryland.
That's not Mataji. I don't know. There's something wrong. Hare Krishna, Shamrasika Mataji and Nikunjaras Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your association, for chanting and for the Bhagavatam class, Mataji and Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. I'm so sorry, Malini Mataji, go ahead.
No, that's okay. Hare Krishna to all devotees. Hare Krishna Mataji. This is Mali from Ashburn, Virginia. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Malini Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your wonderful chanting every day in the morning and for your association during Bhagavatam class. And my apologies for you being cut when you were trying to announce. Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to announce their name?
Hare Krishna to you and to all the devotees. Please accept my pranam, Dandavat Pranam to you and to all the devotees. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Ipsita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your association, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Bol.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Today we had Chitra Mataji after a long time for chanting session. So let us welcome her in her in our traditional way by chanting 3 times Hari Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Bol.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chitra Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining the Japa session.
Hare
And for
Krishna
staying with
Mataji,
us.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna, all devotees. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Actually, there was a spate of illness. February, baby was sick. Then she got better. Then March, again, we both got sick. So that's why I could not join. Sorry.
I'm so glad you could join today, Mataji. Please join us every day for chanting and for
Lord
Bhagavatam
Mataji, please
class.
pray for me that we
Yes,
keep good health and I'm able to be regular in the classes. Even I was missing badly, but
sure.
there was too much weakness and baby was also sick, so I was not able to
Sure,
get up early
Mataji.
in the morning
Sure.
and join.
I hope you feel better. I see that our speaker has joined. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Nitya Harinam Sangha for the morning Bhagavatam session. Today we are extremely fortunate to have His Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhuji joining us from Detroit, US. Prabhu is going to enlighten us on Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 20, Text 2. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, whenever you are ready, you may take over the call. I have made you co-host. So.
Yes, thank you. Ajnanatimrandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshuranmilitam yena tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Makshin Dadati Padantikam Dvandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapatakamalam Sri Guru Anmashnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललिता श्रीविष्णुकन्तं हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि मेरी प्रिय वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं श्री गुरुवंदनतारण परमानंद माधव श्री चैतन्येश्वर नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठावतार विष्णु भक्तवंत नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाण प्रचारणे शून्य पश्चात हरे कृष्ण श्रीबलिर्वाच सत्यं भागवता प्रोक्तं धर्मोऽयं गृहमेधिनाम् अर्धं काम यशोवृत्तिं जीवनाबाधेत कर्हि चेत्. Bali Maharaj said, as you've already stated, the principle of religion that does not hinder the principle of religion that that does not 1 minute hinder one's economic development and sense gratification, fame, and means of livelihood is the real occupational duty of the householder. I also think that this religious principle is correct. Wow. As you have already stated, the principle of religion that does not hinder one's economic development, sense gratification, and fame and means of livelihood is the real occupation of occupation duty of householder. I also think that this religious principle is correct. Bali Maharaj's grave answer to Sukracharya is meaningful. Sukracharya stressed that one's material means of livelihood and one's material occupation, sense gratification, economic development must continue properly. To see to this is the first duty of a man who is a householder, especially one who is interested in material affairs. If a religious principle does not affect one's material condition, it is to be accepted. I just say at present time, in this age of Kali, this idea is extremely prominent. Actually, the reason I'm reading this is amazing. No, I mean, this is actually for me. No one is prepared to accept any religious principle if it hampers material prosperity. Sukracharya, being a person of this material world, did not know the principle of a devotee. A devotee is determined to serve Supreme Personality of Godhead to his full satisfaction. Anything that hampers such determination should certainly be rejected. The principle of bhakti, Anukulasya Sankalpa Pratikulyasya Arjunam, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 2200. The performed devotional service, one must accept only that which is favorable and reject that which is unfavorable. Bali Maharaj had the opportunity to contribute everything he possessed to the lotus feet of Vamandeva, but Sukracharya was putting forward material argument to hamper this process of devotional service. Under circumstances, Bali Maharaj decided that such hindrances should certainly be avoided. In other words, he decided immediately to reject the advice of Sukracharya and go on with his duty. Thus, he gave all his possessions to Vamandeva. Wow. See, again, but Sukracharya is telling Sarvasvam Vishnave Tattva. Arey, you are going to give everything to Vishnu, then you will become beggar. Beggar means you are a grihastha, you need a home, you need a bank account, you need sense enjoyment. Uh, now you give everything, then you will not have anything. When you don't have anything, then people will not respect you. Sir, bhakti चाहिए, पहले भक्ति भुक्ति चाहिए, भक्ति बाद में, पहले क्या चाहिए? भुक्ति चाहिए, भोगा, एंजॉयमेंट, भोगना ही मनुष्य जन्म का लक्ष्य है. So you are doing this yajna because you have money, you have followers. Now this person will take everything from you. Nobody will respect you. When nobody respects you, then you will become upset. You may not even do that bhakti. Or if we translate that to our today's life, Prabhuji, you should have What is that? You should make good money. You should have good family life. थोड़ा टाइम बचता है तो वो भक्ति में यूज करने का, थैंक यू बोलने का भगवान को, थैंक यू बोलते रहना है. थैंक यू मैलाड सुख संपत्ति गरावे कष्ट में टेतन का. So my Lord, keep on giving me this. Then, because non-devotees, they're very non-devotees, Maya convinces them this is all bogus. Don't go there. Eh? Hare Krishna temple, this is all bogus, sir. In the material world, actually, there are some people in America. Actually, one person I met him, he told me, I took a vow, I will never enter into ISKCON temple. I said, why? You guys are so primitive. Nowadays, women are drinking, men are drinking, and you guys don't even drink coffee. And you don't eat onion garlic. And people are going to moon here and there. The goal of life is enjoyment, and you are cutting the basics. I feel very sorry for you. I don't want to enter into this. How many of you think this is a joke? I'm not telling it is a joke. It's real, actually. He told me that. Then what happened? One of his friends got married in Nurundavan temple. His friend invited him. I am getting married in this temple, ISKCON Nurundavan, West Virginia. Please come. But he has a vow. He'll never enter into the temple. Should I continue this story?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
But now his friend is getting married.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
He came to Nurundavan, but he loved the place. Wow. Peacocks, swans, lakes, palace. But his vow, he did not enter the temple. But prasad and all that was served in the large basement, which is not part of the temple. So he laid prasad also. Krishna has, he already opened his bhakti account by eating prasad. So the point is, people are so absorbed in bodily consciousness. When Prabhupada saw somebody was sitting on the bank of, sitting on a shore of a pond for fishing, Prabhupada cried. You are wasting your human life just to cheat some fish to satisfy your tongue? Hare Krishna. Then one day Prabhupada was going, and Prabhupada saw there is a big place in America, and few people were going on a golf carts and playing something, carrying, they're putting something. What is that? Prabhupada said. Prabhupada, it is called golf. Means what? Prabhupada asked. Prabhupada, they are putting the ball in the hole. They don't know what to do. They have free time. Prabhupada said, they are putting the ball in the hole because they have no goal. They're wasting human life. And at least, okay, even if human life is relatively very happy, there is a meaning actually in doing what they are doing. But the moment you come to the middle age, especially people in America, Indians, your knee pain start. Or health issues start. We don't know how the youth is over, but old age is very difficult to pass. Okay, old age, everything is cured, it will end with death. Many times people compare time with money, and the money, somebody else will take it. So now coming back to, so Maya says non-devotees, this is all bogus. Don't go there. Devotees, Maya tells, Prabhu or Mataji, don't be so serious, थोड़ा enjoyment चाहिए आपको, भोगते रहना है. But in between, you put khichdi in cilantro in khichdi. Likewise, you do bhakti, I'm sure many of you know, dhaniya bolte हैं ना. you know. So you you'll cut dhania for smell, nice smell, and then khichdi appears tasty. So we don't want to. We know God Krishna is there. We know, at least we heard we are not the body. Goal of life is go back to Godhead. All are very good. That is, speaker, it is his duty to keep on telling in the Bhagavatam class. But my duty is to definitely not follow what he's telling. I will follow as long as Bhagavatam class happens. Once 9 o'clock happens, Bhagavatam class ends. That's it, leave it there only. Because my life continues, right? So 8 to 9 is Bhagavatam class. Once Bhagavatam class ends, we'll do whatever we want to do. But whatever they say, yes, you're right. When, so like, for example, Sunday feast, hey, how was the Sunday feast yesterday? You attended class. What did they speak? That I don't remember, but the prasad they gave afterwards is very good. Means what? We just came to hear like a ceremonial, like, what is that? Ritual. Okay, we have to hear, then we heard. Over. Go to the next program. But this hearing is for application, sir, ma'am. Let me change. So, if a little bit when somebody becomes sick, that of course there is a conditioning. Anything like, we need our job, we need our health, we need our mental health, we need to have our, our children should be good, our family should be good, job should be good, parents should be good, finances should be good. When everything is good, put the finger in the bead bag and chant. See, can you read this? To see to this is the first duty of a man who is a householder, especially one who is interested in material affairs. If a religious principle does not affect one's material condition, it is to be accepted. So, bhakti is not affecting your material condition. I'm sorry to tell this, what is it? Indians are looking for that type of religion that supports sense gratification. I have very high respect for Jesus Christ. But what is Christianity? One lecture, one sannyasi, I can tell his name if you want to. He says, these preachers, they come from America to India. They come with their girlfriends. Means what? First regulative principle is broken. You know, Saucham. Then wine is served in the churches. Second religious principle, tapasya is broken. Meat eating is officially allowed. Daya is broken, third principle. America promotes gambling in a big way. So you can gamble also, no problem. All you need is come to church once a week. Please forgive me if I'm speaking a little harshly. We are also slowly becoming, the ISKCON temples are becoming like churches only. Once in a week, 400 people, 500 people. Then again we'll go next week only. One lecture I heard, Monday to Friday make your home a temple. Weekends make temple your home. सब लोग मंदिर जाइए, प्रचार करिए, प्रति मंदिर का प्रसादी पाइए. Monday to Friday make your home a temple. Weekends make a temple your home as much as possible. This is the line. At present time, in this age of Kali, this idea is extremely prominent. Can you see this? Wow. Means what? Human life goal is sense enjoyment. भोगते रहना है. Vedavyas, after writing, all the scriptures, he was sitting on the bank. He's sitting on the bank of this Saraswati river, and he was sad. He's very dissatisfied. Then he asked Narad Muni, Guru Maharaj, why am dissatisfied after having written all these Upanishads? Then he said, where, by nature people want to enjoy. What you did, you gave a scriptural, injunction also. You made it official. You made that enjoyment official. And on the top of it, you're telling, okay, you do yajna, you'll go to heavenly planets and enjoy. Not just here. Oh, really? Wow. I'll do that yajna only. By nature, people won't enjoy. Jugupsitam dharma krute anusasanika. That's how the jugupsa means what? Abominable. Northman is very heavy. By nature, people want to enjoy. Now, what you did, you made it official. You do this yajna, you'll go to Chandraloka. You do this yajna, you'll go to Indraloka. Where? That's why you're unhappy, sir. Where in, where did you write about bhakti? Selfless loving exchanges between Bhagavan and Bhakta. That's why you're unhappy. Now you are properly situated. Now write Bhagavatam. Then Vedavyas in his spiritual, in his meditation, he saw Krishna, he saw spiritual world, Vaikuntha, in that Kolakuruna and Krishna Loka. He saw Krishna's pure devotee, gopis. Then, he saw the whole thing. Then he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. There is nothing, there is no inebriety. There is nothing false in that. There is nothing that is condemnable is there. It is all prema. Actually, I just came from a trip. I went, for preaching. Somebody invited me to Europe. And there is some place called New Mayapur, which is probably, 4 hours from Paris. And the temple said, the government said, Prabhupada time, Prabhupada has empowered his disciples, so they purchased this like a huge $1 million, so huge property. I don't know how much they purchased it for. But then Prabhupada left the world. And, some people, some of his disciples couldn't continue the vows, sannyas vows, whatever vows, bhakti vows, they left the movement. Then there's a huge property, someone has to maintain it. You have to pay the bills. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then, what happened? A real story actually. Government is telling you pay the bills. You're not able to pay. You're not able to pay then the water bill. You're not able to pay electricity bill, utility bills. Close it, sell it out, and clear the bills and take money, extra money. You can do whatever you want to do. No. Some proper disciple would come, somebody would come. I really do not know the full story. Bhaktichara Swami came in 2019. Then finally they said the final ultimatum. We are going to close this temple if you don't pay. Bhaktichara Swami went that time. He came to London from the event. And Bhaktichara Swami did retreat there. So then the temple president said, Maharaj, we are finding it difficult to maintain it. Do you all know, Prabhu acquired a temple in 55th Street, a 7-story building, big, huge. We did not have money to maintain the lift. We did not have money to pay the bills. That is how it was sold. But of course, the devotees, what they did, they purchased a Brooklyn temple, they purchased a Tobacco temple, they purchased a Baltimore temple, small one. Sorry, the Tobacco temple, yes. So anyway, they sold it. Then the deities came to, I don't know whether they purchased the Baltimore temple with that money or not, but for sure, the Jagannath Balsudramai, originally from New York, came to Baltimore. And Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman went to Tobacco, New Jersey. And Radha Govinda stayed in New York only. Why it happened? Because we couldn't pay bills. Hare Krishna. Now, Brooklyn temple, first time they are building a, what do you call, For 50 years, they don't even have lift. They have to climb 4 stairs. All these sannyasis. Why? Because people are not interested. Why only 20? I'm really glad 20 people came to the, they're coming to the call. The Mataji is doing great job actually trying to inspire people to bring together. Anyway, why I'm telling this story is Jaktichar Swami, he did a retreat. That Prabhu said, Maharaj, if you have 20 retreats in a year, we'll be able to maintain the temple. Maharaj said, at the maybe last day, he told the participants, his disciples, this is Prabhupada place. Prabhupada went to New Mayapur actually. How many of you? So we need to save this. Prabhupada came here. Prabhupada stayed here. We feel the Prabhupada presence here. How much money you will give? How much money? Maharaj raised, and he raised. I didn't ask how much he raised, but they paid that money to the. They cleared the bills with that money. They cleared the bills, and that is how that big castle. It's a beautiful castle. Mansion, it was saved. But 2020, Bhakti Church Swami left the world. And Janananda Maharaj, after COVID, he brought, one of his disciples. He was telling, finally, the city said, good, you paid bills in 2019. But now 2025. Past weekend, you're not paying bills. City said, sell it out. I told this whole story for this. She's actually this lady, her mother is actually Prabhupada disciple. And she's married to, Janand Maharaj sent one Prabhu. He's Indian. He sent him, hey, you take care of this. This Prabhu became temple president. And eventually, I think, they were married together. He's Indian and she's what, French. And she said, this, we will sell it only after my dead body. Only on my dead body, you'll sell this temple. Only when I die, then only this temple is sold to pay bills. I will not die. I will not, as long as there is life fire in my body, I will keep this temple, I'll keep it on. The Aradhan, they have 3 big deities actually. Gaur Nitai, Radha Krishna, Radha Govinda Madhava. That is the temple deity's name. And who is that? Jagannath Balsudarma. Yeah. Huge deities. They're able to manage with less manpower, but they're able to manage. So the point is, manpower is not there, money is not there. Why? It is because, actually, I want to tell you this. If you stand today, मैं भगवान के लिए कुछ करूंगा. I'm honest with you, Krishna will be so happy. It is very easy to sit in morning and get up. Of course, many out of 2-3 million people in Baltimore, they don't get up in the morning, or they get up in the morning to rush to the work, which we have been doing for billions of lifetimes. Maintain the family. One lifetime we have a man body, another lifetime we have a woman body. And then once you touch 50, suffering comes. So much suffering, with that suffering only you leave the world. Maybe at the age of 70, 80, whatever. But so these 20 people in the call, they're convinced. I think there is a solution. Prabhupada gave that solution. I'll go back to Godhead. Prabhupada gave, that is the inspiration actually Prabhupada gave. In Lord Chaitanya, he wanted everyone to go back to Godhead. Amazing. So, those of you, you're convinced, you're coming, which many people don't do that. They sleep late by watching TV, and then they get up in the morning and rush to the work, thinking I'll be eternally youthful. I'll never become old. But you're convinced, hey, my father became old, my grandfather became old, my great-grandfather became old and died. My father, grandfather died, my great-grandfather died, my father also died. I will also become old. So you are intelligent, sir and ma'am. But only my request to you, how many of you are inspired that Mataji? She said, the selling will happen only on my dead body. Until I have lost breath, I will She became very sick actually. She was in GUV. She came to GUV actually. I have not seen her that time. 3 months because she has back pain. So they asked, the GUV authorities, please, we don't have so much money. Give us some concession. And they stayed for some time. I don't know how long they stayed. I don't know whether she was cured or not. I have not seen her even. I met her husband. But I told him, Prabhu, I am inspired by her story. I went to Switzerland, Zurich temple, all Westerners, small temple. Amazing, Mangalarti. So many, I cannot say that that's a bad word, so many people, but they're not married, many girls. Some boys are not married in saffron. I said, wow, amazing. And 10 people in Mangalarti, great. So the point is, at present time in this age of Kali, this idea is extremely prominent, yes. But my humble request to you, Bhaktichar Swami is a sannyasi. He was a sannyasi. Bhaktichar Swami, he did not sit in one corner and chant. He did not just chant Hare Krishna mantra, sing nicely. No. First of all, he would get up at 1 o'clock in the night and he would translate Prabhupada books into Bengali. Prabhupada translated Bengali books into English or Sanskrit books into English and he gave the service to Bhaktichar Swami. Then, once he finished translating all the books, then Prabhu Bhaktichar Swami started traveling. Can you believe Bhaktichar Swami opened a granola bar factory in America, which was actually shut down later, to sell granola bars. Wow. I don't think any sannyasi did in his life any time. And Bhaktichar Swami, father, I think, was a producer, cinema producer. That's why he utilized, I think, something is there in his blood. And he took Abhay Charan serial, saying people are addicted to TV. All right, you're addicted to TV? See Abhay Charan serial. And many people heard about Prabhupada through Abhay Charan serial. And Prabhupada told him, you remain sannyasi. And he remained sannyasi and he left the world 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, my request to you, do whatever you are good at for Prabhupada. Believe me, Prabhupada Krishna will be so pleased. Lord Chaitanya will be so pleased with you. Rather than think I should have done a lot 10 years ago, because that's how the old age comes. You cannot do anything. You do service to Prabhupada today. You have money, give it. Or you do book distribution, just go. Or you have, what is that? You preach to children, preach. Or you have little money, you cook prasad and go and distribute free prasad. Do what you can do. That is bhakti. Don't worry so much about, अरे मैं तो गिरा हुआ आदमी हूँ, मैं कुछ मेरा पतन हो गया, मैं have lust, I have greed, and we don't worry, everyone has it. But कुछ करके दिखाइए ना. I told that Prabhu, I really want to see your wife and I want to offer my obeisances to her. Prabhuji is, Krishna empowered Arjun. Krishna did everything only. But who got the credit? Arjun got the credit. So my request to you, rather than, finding fault with that Prabhu, this mother, don't criticize anybody. I'm sure you don't do that. My goal is, कुछ करके ही जाऊंगा मैं, करके फैसला करिए आज. Then today will be 15 अगस्त. आपका जीवन में ये दिन 15 अगस्त बनेगा. It will be August 15th in your life. Do something, little bit. I'm not like, you take $1 million property and you cannot clear it. That is not good. Do what you can do. Just distribute one book. Actually, then I went to this place. What is that? I came to London. So beautiful deities, but very small temple, not more than, you remember that Baltimore Old Temple? It will be that much big. It is that much big. Now, if 15 people come, the temple is full. I told them, see, Prabhu, the deities are so beautiful. Radha Parisishwara, and they should have a palace. Then they said, Prabhu, this is the first time. This is the first time they own this place. Till now we stayed in rentals only, rental place only. And who is that Prabhu? French devotee. Wow. I met him. Very young, maybe 30 to 33. He purchased this property and he distributes at least one book every day. He goes to work and he told brahmacharis, Prabhuji's, I have to give some time to my family, my wife. Otherwise, she will leave me, So still this Prabhu distributes books every day, one book at least. Like that he has been doing for years. I don't know if किधर से इकट्ठा किया हो पैसा. She purchased this place. Wow. It's a big home actually. So unfortunately, temple hall is small. There is Brahmacharya ashram. There is Brahmacharini ashram. Small rooms, but I'm impressed. So, here that's what Guru is telling. अरे ये सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन छोड़ो मत, भक्ति छोड़ो मत दो इनको. Said, I'm sorry, उनको देने वाला हूँ. I want to stand on my word. मैं दूंगा उनको. This weekend I'll tell you. Actually, we have a few more minutes. Nowadays people are speaking more about Trump and government than Krishna Katha. And there are 3 wars going on. And so many children are being killed. Women are being killed. Even men and soldiers are being killed. So we thought, nowadays actually, Indians are losing jobs left and right in America. And there is a gloom actually. So I told myself, rather nowadays everyone, 2 people meet, they talk about, Trump का नाम ही जप करते हैं, चल रहा है, कर रहा है. कृष्णा के नाम जप करने के बावजूद, हमारा प्रेसिडेंट का नाम ही सब लोग जप कर रहे हैं. अरे ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है. I thought, let us do a 1 week non-stop Harinam, starting from Akshaya Tritiya, 168 hours. I asked Nikunjaras Prabhu and Shamrasika Mataji, anybody can come, please come and help. Actually, Nikunjaras Prabhu helped me, sending some, some kirtaniyas. It is not just because, we have full faith in Harinam. You chant this kirtan, it will go all over the world. 7 times. You speak anything good, it will go 7 times all over the world. That vibrations, the waves. You speak ill of anybody, that will also go. Or you do something nonsense, it will go. Today, unfortunately, bad vibrations are going all over the world, inspiring the rulers to take wrong actions. So can you believe we are doing 1 week, 168 hours non-stop Harinam? And I'm telling, this is for the world peace. Otherwise क्या है मैं जो मेरे पास टाइम है तो मैं उनको गाली देता हूँ, इनको गाली देता हूँ. ये रूलर ऐसा है, ये रूलर ऐसा है. किससे क्या फायदा है? वी आर एक्यूमुलेटिंग बैड कर्म एक्चुअली. वो करने के बावजूद यदि मैं हरिनाम स्प्रेड करूंगा, हरिनाम फैलाऊंगा, मैं फैलाने के लिए कोशिश करूंगा, then Krishna will be, at least, Krishna, I have hope. Krishna will do some magic. Honestly speaking, I saw one Buddhist video. They say every time few thousand people came and did the dhyan, meditation, many old problems are solved. That's how they are promoting it actually in a big way. Then we'll also promote. See, we have done Harinam. This many people came. This thing happened. So do something. Give a little prasad. Actually, what happened? I landed in Newark airport and I took flight to our Detroit. I was putting my suitcase in the, I was putting it in I boarded the flight and and my finger was crushed. Between the, in that, we put it in the rack, right? Then finger was crushed. That air hostess, she, ooh, sorry, ooh, actually she really almost, she did not cry, but she expressed her compassion to me. I told her, I'm living in America for 25 years. This way, no one has ever done. She almost embraced me, but of course I'm monk, so naturally. But then, I said, where are you from? No, because they seeing my dress, nobody comes close. They feel shy to even, they feel hatredness to even talk to me. She's like a regular white woman. So no, she said, we are all brothers and sisters. Amazing. If everyone has this mentality, then why not? Immediately she brought little ice and, she put, please put it. Wow. That is bhakti, sadachar. Sadhana is there, but we chant our rounds in the morning, but afternoon, evening, and we are giving left and right, that Prabhu is wrong, this Prabhu is wrong. Then what is the use of, daya? We may be vegetarians, but we are giving so much trouble to devotees, so much trouble to non-devotees. Then, so that's why sadhana is important. Equally important is sadachar, good behavior. This is what I want to speak. So we don't want a religion that will support our sense gratification. Yes, that is Hindu temples. Sukha sampatti garave kashtamite danaka. That is okay to begin with, that's fine. But Bali Maharaj gave everything. He lost everything. Even the Guru told him. That's why he became eternally famous. Anybody came to Krishna was never cheated by Krishna. Krishna cheated Bali Maharaj actually. But that cheating is perfect. Bali Maharaj became eternally famous. He became the 10th Mahajan. No, sorry, he became one of the Mahajans, not 10th Mahajan. Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumar Kamalo Manu Prahalad Go Vishnu Bali Vayasaki Vayam. Bali, that name is there. So he became one of the Mahajans. And he's going to become Indra. Then Krishna, made him made him in charge of Sutala Loka. That's it. Wow. So nobody is cheated by Krishna. Everyone is benefited by Krishna. That is Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exemplified this. He took sannyas to even spread Krishna consciousness as a devotee. Haribo. Any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much for explaining this verse with all the examples and anecdotals. I have few points that I wrote down. Is it okay? Yeah. So you stressed, Prabhu, on the four moral qualities emphasized in Vedic teachings, that are Shaucham, Daya, Satya, and Tapa. You said Monday through Friday make your home a temple, and on Monday to Saturday make your home a temple, and on Sunday make temple your home. Do what you are good at for Prabhupada and do it today, and help in propagating Krishna's name. Towards the end, you stressed on sadhana and sadachar. We do our sadhana, but sadachar is also important. Daya, you were speaking about daya, and then sense gratification is not supported on bhakti path. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm going to hold my questions and I'm going to let others ask questions, clarifications, or appreciations. Please go ahead. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the wonderful class. I also want to mention that you glorified Bhakti Charu Maharaj, and Bhakti Charu Maharaj also came to Florida, and he opened it like a big farm community. We don't have any farm community, and now the cows are growing, and there's a huge center, which his disciples are running. And also, he kind of gave up his life because, when the COVID was going on, that time he said, I cannot leave that whole community for my devotees to take care. I have to be there. And then unfortunately, he, I think, got COVID on the way, and then he was not able to, survive to the sense. But it is amazing that with his blessings, the land community is growing still. We have his samadhi, Maharaj Samadhi there. So I just wanted to also, glorify Maharaj. And it was so nice to hear how he was doing retreats. And I had not heard of that. So thank you so much, because, he's, I met him one or two times, and Maharaj is very soft spoken, very, very nice. And I'm really fortunate that I was able to see him in this lifetime, and he's a dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And uh, thank you, Prabhuji. I don't have a question, but it was really nice to hear about him and about that Mataji also, who said that, over my dead body. I mean, there are such strong disciples of Srila Prabhupada, still there. Even Prabhupada is not there. So,
She
you
is
feel
not
that,
Srila
yes.
Prabhupada's disciple. She is actually Prabhupada's disciple's daughter.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's
Prabhupada disciple dots.
present generation only. I think she is initiated with Jananand Maharaj,
Okay, okay. So strong and determined, I'm sure she, like, it's amazing. Thank you so much for, bringing all these stories. They're so enlivening, and all your stories are true. So we are trying to hear with rapt attention. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Anyone has any question? Otherwise, we'll end it.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam. Thank you so much for this nectarian class and explanation of this verse. And yeah, I request all the devotees, we should go to Detroit for this Kirtan festival. This is 24-hour Kirtan for 8 days. So it's very amazing thing led by Yugal Kishore Prabhu. And me and Prabhuji was suggesting Prabhuji that we should keep only daytime Prabhuji, like in the morning 8 to 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. And then nobody will come. But Prabhuji said, if nobody is coming, I am going to sing, I am going to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra Kirtan. So his dedication was, he was so dedicated. So I request all the devotees, please, we should join him. And me and Nikunjas Prabhu are going. So you all also try to come. Hare Krishna. Dhanvat Pranam.
When is this?
Burijan Prabhu writes very beautiful in his Japa book that if he... I'm sorry. Oh. Can you...
I think somebody was asking when is this festival, Harinam?
Is there Prabhuji, is there a brochure for it where we can share with some of the young youth in our Orlando community also?
I'll post it right now.
Yes, some brochure, yeah.
Definitely.
So at least we can have devotees from the eastern coast, south and middle, to join. Yeah.
Any question anyone has or comments? If no question or no comment. My only one point is actually when somebody comes and speaks, I mean, when I hear the stories like this, I become very enlivened, because it brings the positivity, world is becoming more and more selfish. People are becoming selfish. Instead, actually, I want to tell you this one line. One day I went to Minneapolis. I'm in Minneapolis, and the class was about to start. The people were not ready yet. So I said, "You have 5 more minutes, please wait." Then what I did, there were so many books, all spiritual books only. Without even anything casual, I put my hand like this and I pulled one book. I don't know what it is also. I pulled one book and I opened like this. I casually opened. I opened the middle page, one of the middle pages I got, and I was reading. It was the book written by Mahavishnu Maharaj, who passed away in 2010. He says, I can never forget. Everyone wants Krishna to be on their side. Means what? My Lord, give me this. My Lord, give me this for me. Give me this for me. Everyone wants Krishna to be on their side. But nobody wants to be on Krishna's side. Means what does it mean? He said, what is Krishna's desire? He wanted all of us to go back to Godhead. So nobody, we don't do what Krishna tells us to do. We want Krishna to do, we want Krishna to satisfy our desires. I said, wow. Very few people are on Krishna's side. Krishna is telling, what is that? Krishna spoke entire Bhagavad Gita. Who will promote Bhagavad Gita except ISKCON? Who will live according to Bhagavad Gita, spoken by Krishna? When we distribute Bhagavad Gitas, when we preach Bhagavad Gita, when we live according to the principles of Bhagavad Gita, that is when we are on Krishna's side. Even if you tell one person today, philanthropy means just give food, medicine, that's very good, no doubt. But real philanthropy is speak about Krishna. Our father is a trillionaire. We have lost our way in the cycle of birth and death. So do sadhana, then you can go back to Krishna. For there is a reason. There's the only reason why Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. You janma sadhak kori karo, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. You, first of all, you apply bhakti in your life and you perfect your life. Then you give this message to others. There is not so much time left for everyone. Then if you do this, then you are on Krishna's side. How many of you agree? Do you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So it's important.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
That's it. So I'll share it right now. And actually, if anyone has any question, meanwhile, I can even retrieve it.
Prabhuji, when you say Krishna's side means we are doing what Krishna wants. But when we are not on Krishna's side, then we are fulfilling our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 desires.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Then we are not on Krishna's side.
right, Krishna's side means do what Krishna told us to do. That's it. So that means we are on Krishna's side. But if we are telling Krishna, my Lord, do me this, do this for me, do this for me, it means we are pulling Krishna on our side. So
Yes.
that's what I can tell.
Thank you so much for sharing this, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We'll end it now, but of course, if you can just 30 seconds, or you can. So I'm pasting right now. Which one?
Prabhuji, you can share this Shamarasika Mataji, and she can share in the group of Nitya Harinam.
True. That's the thing.
Just share with Mataji. Yes.
This is one letter. Then we also have a flyer. So everyone can drop. I'll not waste your time. Thank you. Vancha kalpatarabhyascha kripasandabhyascha patitanam.
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Namo Namo. Anand Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Prabhupada की जय,
Kishore
Yugal
Prabhuji
Kishore
ki
Prabhu
jai.
की जय.
Jai.
All Guru somebody devotees, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
And
Krishna,
Krishna,
devotees
Prabhuji.
ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Bol,
Krishna.
Bol.
Hare Bol, Hare Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.